Okay, welcome back. This is going to be video number, I think, 8 in our series. We've, oh, sorry, I had a quick cough there. Um, so I went back and I had to complete the cinematic in order to finish the quest. And now we are going to go talk to John Brackenbrook, and let's go ahead and finish up Archet. Alright, so we're going to fight alongside old John here. Okay, oh, there we go. So we cleared those guys out. Ned's dead, baby. Ned's dead. So when that big mob, because I have a AoE ability, I just basically started off with AoE ability, and then started my single target rotation. If you've never played if you've never played an MMO, one of the things about combat is you typically have two types of rotations. And what being my rotation is kind of when we talked about the abilities, how certain abilities they chain together. So an AoE rotation is abilities that chain together that deal with that attack multiple mobs at once, and a single target rotation is kind of abilities that concentrate on kind of doing damage to um, one mob at a time. Typically, when you're in a raid setting or a group setting, and you're running around and you're trying to clear out what they call trash, um, it is trash mobs are kind of like little the minions of the boss. So a raid usually has a boss or multiple bosses, and the trash mobs are minions of that boss. And usually you pull them, you kind of pull them in groups. So like here we have 3 black walls, and we're doing damage. We're trying to use abilities that are going to damage all 3 of them at once. And if we were to fight Calder Cobb as a group, we would want to work on our single target rotation, which is abilities that damage one mob or one target at a time. So here for our champion here, we kind of have because now we have 4 abilities, and we're starting to use these abilities and chaining them together. So right now for my rotation, for an AoE rotation, I start off with Blade Wall, which hits up to 5 people in front of me. That's on a 4-second cooldown. So as that's cooling down, I'm using Swift Strike to gain Fervor, and then I'm using Wild Attack. If Blade Wall is still on cooldown, I kind of go back to. So here, I'm going to concentrate on Swift Strike, Blade Wall, wild attack, and then you can say I was kind of building up fervor. So I'm just kind of rotating. That's why I call it rotation. You're just kind of rotating through your abilities as they each come off a cooldown. You're hitting the next ability in the chain. So we got.
With the Black Wolves' attack foiled, the people of Archet have begun to rebuild. Yet not all hurts are so easily mended. The fate of the Ranger Amdia remains uncertain and may have dire consequences for Breland. But hope remains that he may yet be saved.
I forgot that. I almost forgot that the cutscenes. So you guys hear the cutscenes while I don't. Okay, so that kind of gives us some introduction on things like milestones. So a milestone is kind of our teleport. What's the cooldown on that? Oh, 1 hour. Wow, it's a pretty long cooldown. Um, so we've kind of completed the prologue here. We're gonna go around. We got another quest. We got some mail. So let's go ahead and detach item. So we opened up. So we got some new mail, and so we got some new potions. Looks like we got a craft. So we'll go ahead and take that. We got some dyes. We got some more gifts. Okay. So we got some foods and we got some buffs and let's go ahead and yeah, it's a couple of quests. Oh, so we got a horse, but we can only use that for 24 hours. So we'll hold off on. So we got lots of goodies in here. So let's pick up some. More. So alright, so we got tokens, and we can use the tokens to barter for potions and um, okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're Allie Spider-Man, we're gonna talk to Allie. Okay. We're gonna talk to Cal here. Cal Sprigley. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Alright, so we need to find a shop because I want to get rid of some stuff. So here's Harry Greencorn. Let's get rid of some. Alright, we don't need our leather leggings. We can get rid of that. I have no idea what tasks are, so uh, yeah, I got no clues what the tasks are. So we'll hold on to them for right now. Right, let's start putting our potions. So I like to try to organize my bags in the follow. I try to like to put like all my buffs and stuff in one bag. Stuff kind of so that's so here I have all my potions in one line. I'm just gonna put some crafting materials. Um, so that's a crafting quest line. The dyes are for crafting. We'll put the present here. We have food buffs, which I guess I can put over here. Yeah, they give you a lot of stuff. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and do the run speed boost. So we have one of the buffs you get is plus 10 run speed. So we're gonna be running around doing quests. So we might as well go ahead and use that. These are all kind of stuff I really don't know what to do with. Oh, I got a helmet though, so I definitely want to wear that. Alright. And then we have our writ of passage and our tokens. Somewhere around here there's a horse. There it is, there's our horse. Alright, so we cleaned up our bags just a little bit, we sold some goods. So we need to run around and bury um, these guys. So what we'll do is we will go um, we'll head down from Archet, we'll go over to Sprigley's farm, and then we'll kind of head back up to the hunting lodge. I do know that there's a secret about Sprigley's farm, but I don't want to. Let's do some interacting with some players. Basically, I just asked the Corsair channel if there were how many active players were on. Okay, we gotta kill these thistle boars. Let's see here. We have a deed. Let's see. Deed logs keeps personal accomplishments. Oh, okay. So these are so your deed log is kind of like your achievements. Let's see. Strike enemies with deadly strikes. So that's kind of cool. And then specialization needed. Oh, so I have to pick my specialization, but I still haven't decided which one I want to do yet. So okay. Alright, so we're just kind of running around killing stuff, because that's what we do. And we're going to work our way towards, did we... Oh, we only got 2 of the 6 bristle hides, so let's go ahead and keep on working on our bristle hides. Again, just kind of flowing through the rotation that we kind of set up. You know, for our champion. Um, we're doing Swift Strike, then Wild Attack, which builds our Fervor, and then Savage Strikes. So pretty basic stuff right now. So let's have some fun. Let's take on a bunch. Let's challenge ourselves a little bit. So look at there. That was pretty. We took on, I think, 4 at one time. So you can see they took a pretty good chunk out of my health. So I'm going to go ahead and hit one of those rejuvenation potions. You can see the rejuvenation potion lifted me up pretty good. Um, as I'm kind of going through here, I'm chatting on the Coursera channel, talking to some other players. Trying to decide what specialization I want to do. I keep leaning towards the, oh, we want to go this way. So, alright. Now you'll definitely notice that now we're level, now that we're level 7, there is a bunch of more red on the map as opposed to previously. So we kind of got to be a little more careful as we're going through here. Okay, there's Will Wheatley. We need to bury his corpse. But there's one. I saw him. That Bristlehide was sneaking around. Alright, so we went ahead and we buried Will. And now we need to... Oh, we missed one. Okay, we gotta go back. Alright, that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. So you can see on the map up here, we missed one. So there was one here that I just kind of ran right by. And then the hunting lodge. And then we're going to go back to Sprigley's farm because we got to get some stuff for him. So... So again, for our alerts, just letting us know there's a new deed. There's Dirk, we got bury him. let's go ahead and choose our specialization, and I'm going to go with the martial champion. So I like it's a tank spec, but so I've chosen my class trait, so I went with the martial champion. I have do I have any? Oh, I have 1 point available, and so as you level up, once you choose your class trait or your specialization, you gain points, and you put points into your skill tree to gain new abilities. So when you start putting points into skill trees, this is what they call building your building your spec. I'm not. I'm sure you can find more information about particular builds. Um, so all right. So because tanks tend to have self-healing, and they're a little bit tougher, so that's kind of why berserkers and these are more damage dealing or DPS specs. So let's see here. What do we got? We have um, tactical mitigation increase. Um, so blade. See, aggressive challenge. Blade wall debuffs enemy damage, reduces enemy damage, and second wind consumes fervor to restore power. Removes 5 from fervor. You know what? I'm going to go for right now. I'm going to go with increases power restored. I'm going to go with the aggressive exchange. Actually, no, I'm not. Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm going to go with aggressive. I'm going to go with. So I chose aggressive exchange um, because it debuffs enemy damage. So when I cast Blade Wall, which again is my AoE ability, so like when I pulled those packs of, so here, so we'll just do a little, example. Let's go get some. All right, so now I hit Blade Wall. So, and then I also have so defense. So I kind of go through here. So I use Blade Wall, I use sudden defense. Now I have a shield. So that was kind of cool. Alright, let's kind of do this again. So you can, and also, I need this guy. So I'm running around attacking the bears. So use Blade Wall, boom, debuffs their damage. Pretty cool. Alright, so I said I wasn't going to go into a whole bunch into mechanics, but just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing is because I chose a tank class, I have a little bit more defense. So there, I got my shield up. I've debuffed my enemies. Oh, there's a bunch of spiders in here. So, another deed. I am a spider slayer. Woohoo. Alright. Oh, got dead farmhand. Collect Sprigley's bow. So there's the seed bag. Alright, so yeah, I'm sorry, these aren't exactly these probably aren't exactly the most exciting of videos. Trying to be as trying to talk over these is a little bit interesting when you're trying to learn the game. But basically, as you can see, we just kind of went through some rotation stuff. I chose a specialization because um, I chose a tank specialization. It gives me a little bit more, I have things like a shield, so you saw me kind of using that shield. Um, and now we're just kind of doing some questing and leveling up. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here, and we'll pick up and we'll head into Sprigley's cellar.